From family events, to volunteer opportunities, to community happenings, there is a lot going on in your community. Learn about all the possibilities and opportunities on this episode of Community Hotline.
Hi, and welcome to Community Hotline. My name is Monica Weitzel. We're here at MetroEast Community Media in Gresham, Oregon. With me tonight, I have the founder and executive director of Urban Bridges, Patricia Feathers. Thanks for being here, Patricia.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Now, Urban Bridges, as I understand it, is kind of like an old-time charm school, but brought into the 21st century.
Yeah.
Is that kind of a good analogy? Tell me exactly what it is you do, because it's not just charm and etiquette, it goes way beyond that from what I understand.
Yes, it does. Urban Bridges was founded almost 6 years ago. We teach image enhancement, etiquette, social protocol skills, and personal development skills. And so yes, it does go way beyond the charm and etiquette. Yes, we do teach the boys and girls image enhancement and everything that has to go with that. We teach them how to sit right, get up out of a chair the correct way, enter and exit a room the correct way, how to sit on the floor, couch, how to look people in their eyes when you're talking to them. And that's where the social skills come into play, how to shake hands with other individuals, how to pronounce individuals' names, plus your own name. A lot of people, when they pronounce their name, they go so fast that it almost sounds like one word.
That's right.
So you should always pause in between the first name and the last name.
I may have to go through this class myself. Now, do you consider them workshops or classes? What do you call them?
They're classes or sessions.
Sessions. And they're geared toward what age groups? We
start at the age of 7. Right now we have a 6-year-old.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and he's so mature. He has one of those, as old people used to say, old souls.
Old souls, yes.
So we really teach from like 6 years old to 21 years old.
Okay.
Right before they go off to college.
Right before they enter the real world.
Yes.
So really, Patricia, it sounds like you're trying to provide these kids and young adults with skills in order to actually make it in the real world. Not their academic skills, but all the social skills that go with advancing yourself in the world and making a good impression on the rest of the world.
Correct.
So what brought you to do this? What was your motivation to start this organization?
Well, my motivation was when I was, I'm going to go way back to dirt, real quick. I was born of a mother who was 15 years old. My father was 27.
Wow.
And he had already had a ready-made family in another city that my mom didn't know about. So my mom had another child by my brother. And my father stole me from my mother when I was 6 years old.
He took you from your mother?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And he took me to another city. I never saw my mom again until I was 26 years old.
Oh my.
I never really saw my dad again. He got tired of raising me 2 years later, and he dropped me off on the doorsteps of his aunts to raise me. And so when I got older, it was very hard. Yes, I ran around. We went from city to city to city, mental abuse, physical abuse, psychological abuse at the hands of my aunts that he dropped me on the doorsteps of. They didn't want me, but they kept me. And so when I got out on my own at the age of 15, I got tired of being abused. And I married my husband when I was 21 years old. I've been married for approximately 30 years.
Good for you.
And so when I married him, we moved here to Portland, and people used to always say, you should be a model. So there was a modeling school and agency finishing school named Gloria Levine.
I remember Gloria Levine, yes, yes.
Yes, right downtown. And I enrolled in that. And that taught me so much about self-love, self-respect, self-esteem, confidence in myself.
I was going to say, I bet that really was a huge boost for your confidence.
It really was, because my confidence was low as a dime on the ground. I didn't have any.
I bet living in that kind of a growing up atmosphere, probably you didn't have a lot of role models, I imagine, to kind of teach you all the things that you need to know about becoming a woman or becoming an adult.
Positive role models, none. Oh. And so I went through Gloria Levine for 6 months, the finishing, and then I went through the 6 months of professional modeling training. And so after I graduated, Gloria asked me to be one of her instructors.
Oh, fun.
So I was really impressed and shocked that anybody would want me.
Could see that in you.
Right, because my relatives always told me no one would love you, want you, none of that. All that mental and
That's
verbal abuse.
That's definitely abuse.
Yes. So I started teaching and I was modeling. And then at some point, it just dawned on me that there's so many kids out there that are suffering the same thing, the family abuse and all of that, and they don't know how to deal with it. And a lot of them turn to drugs and alcohol.
Or
a lot of them turn to gangs.
Gangs, I think, feel a huge need for kids who don't feel like they have that family support, which is really sad, but I think it's true.
So true.
Yeah.
It is. It is so true. And our young girls, Portland is at the top of the list of our young girls being sex trafficking.
Yes, that's right.
And when I realized that, I said, you know, our kids need the necessary life skills involved in teaching them that they are somebody, showing them through their personal skill sets. If they know how to carry themselves properly, sit up straight in a chair, and all the things that we teach in our organization, it will increase their self-confidence and their self-esteem.
Their likelihood to succeed.
And their likelihood to succeed.
Yes, yes.
We teach them job readiness, dressing for success, you name it, public speaking, everything that they will come through in life skills.
Give me an example if you can. If you can pick of all the, you know, I know you've had a lot of kids go through this program, but can you give me an example of maybe one girl or boy who's gone through this and like maybe kind of where they came from and the skills that they've learned and how that might have helped them?
Yes, definitely. We have a young lady, when she first came to us about 2 years ago, she was 11 years old. And she had been through so much. You know, her father had sexually abused her. Her cousin had killed his wife and little 3-year-old boy, if you ever remember hearing about that story. She went into the care of her father, and she was abused so bad. She had a 3-year-old sister, and her 3-year-old sister was sexually abused as well. They ended up going through DHS, and when she first came into the studio, she came in like this, looking down. She was real tall, looking down at me like this with a fist clenched like this. And I just looked at her and I said, I noticed all of that. And I looked at her and I said to myself, you like this today, but give me 2 classes and all of that will be changed, softened up and changed.
She was spoiling for a fight or else just really defensive, one or the other.
Defending herself.
Yeah. As it was very understandable coming from that kind of a background.
Exactly.
So, and how long did she stay with the program? Was she there for a while?
She went through the whole program. The program is 2 months long, 2 classes a week with a formal graduation at the end. And we have treats and everything and lunches if it's after school program and summer program. And so we have everything that they need when they come in there. Very, very comfortable, serene environment when they come in. We love them, and all of that. So she graduated from the program, and then after she graduated, about 6 months later, she came back and she called me up and she said, "Miss Pat, can I go through the program again?"
Oh, really?
So she went through the program for the second time.
She just felt like she needed that extra little boost of confidence or a little extra help there?
Yes, that, plus she loved it there.
Oh,
She
good.
loved it there.
A good,
she
safe
wanted
place to be
there. Safe place to be, a very, very safe place to be. Yes.
So you run this with the help of how many? Do you have a staff that works with you, or is it pretty much you?
It's pretty much me on the most part. And we also work with college interns, so we get college interns periodically,
Good.
about twice a year. So they come through the program and they help us out. We help them out with getting their intern hours, and they help me out
Wonderful.
with
It's a good
the
win-win.
work hours.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
good
a win-win. And then we also work with young children, young adults who have found themselves in trouble with the law, and they have to give community service hours. And most of the time, the judge or the lawyer requests that they do it through a nonprofit organization.
Right, such as yours.
Yes, so they call me up and they tell me that they have 60 hours, 80 hours, or 120 hours to do. And again, I get the free labor, and they get their hours needed so that they don't have to be incarcerated.
And maybe they can pick up some skills while they're at it.
Definitely pick up some.
I think that's great. I think that's a wonderful way to kind of form a partnership there.
It is.
So how do most people find out about your program, the kids that go through it? Where do they find out about it? And if they're coming from families that perhaps are in crisis or are having trouble, how, a lot of times I have a hard time picturing some families that are maybe going through a lot of abuse and poverty and those kind of things, even thinking about sending their kids to something like this.
True.
So how does that come about?
Right now, we don't have the marketing dollars to do the marketing. We do have our website, www.urbanbridges.org, and a lot of people have come to us through our website. Word of mouth have been a lot of it,
huh?
Yes, and when one organization finds out about it, another organization tells them about it, and they come to us. That way, we have a business relationship with Friends of the Children, LifeWorks Northwest, House of Umoja before it lost its funding, and then we've also done work with other organizations, other youth organizations. We do work with the Vancouver PAL group, trying to get business. Yes, and trying to get in with the Portland PAL, and we're still seeking and trying to get our name out there.
Yes. Well, hopefully this will help a little bit, and some people will find out about your organization that didn't previously. Now, do you have boundary areas? Can people come from anywhere to your group? Because I know you're located in Portland, in 33rd and Broadway area. Is that correct?
Yes, right there on the corner next to the Shell gas station on Broadway.
I know exactly where that is.
Okay, right across from Gordon Fireplace.
Yes.
So we're right
down
there.
By the QVC there. And, QVC, QFC. I always forget.
QFC.
I always get one's a shopping network, right? I always forget which one's which.
Right.
Yes, I know exactly where that is.
Yes,
Good.
we're right there, and we're open to the city of Portland.
Okay.
At-risk children, and in my opinion, whether our children come from the affluent neighborhood or the non so affluent neighborhoods, they're all at risk. We all are at risk.
They are.
But we work really diligently with girls from the street who have found themselves on the street with no hope, no dreams, no aspirations. They've just been beat down by society or by their boyfriends or whatever the case may be. We work with them, and then we work with we work with all kids. I cannot stress that enough. We don't turn no child away at all.
So tell me, obviously, since you are a nonprofit, you subsist on donations and grants or whatever you can do to get by, I assume.
Yes.
So you'd be open to donations. If people
Yes,
are
definitely.
interested in donating to Urban Bridges, they can go to your website and get the information there.
Yes.
And you have a fundraiser coming up, is that correct?
Yes,
Okay,
we
'cause
do.
you gave me something called Dream Big, Compete to Win.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we can get a shot of this. Titus, our intern. We have interns here too, and he's a terrific one. The auditions are on June 29th, which is coming up pretty soon. And this is at the PCC Cascade campus. And it looks like you have some local celebrities going to be there, OG1, Cool Nuts, and Liv Warfield, and some others here. And this is going to be, what exactly is it, a talent contest?
It's the talent search and talent contest.
Okay.
So if any person from the age of 7 to 27, if they're interested in trying out, the flyer says the auditions end on the 19th, but we'll extend it to the day before the talent show.
So if
to the
people are
28th.
interested, can they get the information on this on your website, or is there another location?
They can get all the information on our website, and there's also a application on our website.
And is Dream Big, Compete to Win the name of the event itself?
It is.
Great, great.
And then near August, culminating with that event, we're working on getting a celebrity from Hollywood to come up
to be part of this
and be part of it. And they will open the winner will open up for whoever that celebrity contact will be. They will get cash prizes, certificates to different department stores, and then also free studio time.
Oh, wonderful, and lots of recognition.
Lots of recognition, yes.
Now, speaking of the kids that have gone through the program and getting the recognition, you brought some pictures, and I think we should take a look at those pictures now. Maybe you can tell us what we're looking at here.
Okay.
We have a few here, so let's see if we can bring them up on the screen. Okay, now who is this young gentleman?
That gentleman's name is Anthony Hines. He just graduated from the program 2 months ago.
Okay, pretty eyes.
Pretty eyes. This is a group of young people that graduated about a year ago, and they are at their outside dining experience with Stanford's Restaurant. We have a business relationship with the Stanford's Restaurant. They allow us to bring our kids there when they are dine ready.
Good, good. So you take them out there and they learn how to dine properly in public.
We teach them table etiquette.
Wonderful.
And how to treat the wait staff and all
good.
that. Yes.
Okay, what about this lovely young group?
This is a group of young people that graduated 2 summers ago, and they were a very, very energetic group of young people, fine group of people.
Good, good. Okay, I think we have one more.
And this is a group of our graduates as well, and as you can tell, they have learned really how to sit, how to act very, very well, and it shows in their pictures here.
So when you take these kids out in public, they know how to behave.
They know how to behave.
They know what is appropriate behavior. My kids used to get so tired of me saying that. I'm sorry, for this situation, that is not appropriate behavior.
Okay.
And that's that's something they need to learn.
They do.
It sounds like you have some good partnerships too, say with Stanford's and other organizations that kind of help you out or work with you. Are also benefiting from it. I mean, taking the kids to Stanford's or someplace like that and learning how to eat properly. I mean, I'm sure the wait staff really appreciate that.
Oh, yes,
definitely.
definitely.
Everybody's been in a restaurant with kids that are out of control, I'm sure.
Oh, yes, definitely. And Stanford's is so gracious to pay for everything. We don't have to pay for anything.
What a great deal.
Yeah.
What a great deal. So what else do we need to know before we run out of time here, Patricia? Tell me, what is the one thing you think people should know about Urban Bridges that maybe they don't know about?
Well, if your child is out of control or just needs some brushing up skills, all children, all of us, including adults, we need a lot of brushing up sometimes. Dining etiquette, social protocol is a very important one. You know, you go to an interview, and you don't know how to enter the room correctly or how to treat that potential new boss, or what to say, what not to say, how to leave the room. All those things are so important.
A lot of people probably blow a lot of chances and opportunities because they don't know those things.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what Urban Bridges do, it teach you the skill sets that will put you one step above or more above the average person out there, because most people do not have all of these skill sets.
That's right. That's right. And it's so tough out there right now.
It's so
that any
tough.
little bit is going to help.
Yes.
Well, I appreciate you being on. Thank you so much,
thank
Patricia, for being
you.
here tonight. I wish you the best of luck in continuing your success with Urban Bridges. If you're interested in finding out more about Urban Bridges, please go to their website, give them a call. They'd be happy to talk to you, give you more information, and see if they can help your child or another child that you know. And please don't go away. We'll be right back in just a few minutes with My Sister's House.